If you see a woman in Kyoto at night, never follow the red silk. In the shadowy alleys of 1800s Gion, where lantern light flickers like dying fireflies, she appears. A vision of ethereal beauty, her pale skin luminous against the inky darkness. Her kimono, a whisper of finest silk, clings to curves that promise forbidden delights. But it's the veil that catches your eye. A crimson cascade that dances on the night breeze, beckoning you closer. The scent of cherry blossoms and incense hangs heavy in the air, mingling with something darker, something metallic. You tell yourself it's just the temps of distant forges, but deep down, you know it's the intoxicating perfume of danger. She glides through mist-shrouded streets, each step a silent invitation. Her eyes, dark pools of mystery, lock onto yours. A coy smile plays across lips painted the color of fresh blood. The silk veil ripples, revealing tantalizing glimpses of a slender neck, the curve of a shoulder. Men vanish in her wake, lured into forgotten teahouses where time seems to stand still. The soft glow of paper lanterns casts long shadows, blurring the line between reality and nightmare. Sake cups sit abandoned, their contents untouched, as if their owners simply evaporated into the night. But who is she, this siren of the shadows? Whispers in sake houses speak of a betrayed geisha, a tale of love and vengeance as old as Kyoto itself. They say her lover, a samurai of noble birth, promised her the world, only to cast her aside for a political marriage. On the night of his wedding, she appeared before him, resplendent in her bridal kimono. As he reached for her, she lifted her veil. Horror replaced desire as he saw her face. No longer the visage of beauty he remembered, but a mask of agony. For the veil, that hypnotic swath of crimson, was drenched not in dye, but in her own lifeblood. Now she wanders, eternally searching for the love denied her in life. Each man who follows becomes a fleeting substitute, a moment of connection in her endless loneliness. But mortal flesh cannot satisfy the hunger of a ghost, and by dawn, only echoes of their final gasps remained. The old women of Gion cross themselves and mutter prayers when they speak of her. They warn their granddaughters to be wary of men who make grand promises, lest they too become vengeful spirits. But to the young men, drunk on sake and bravado, she remains an irresistible mystery. You tell yourself you're different. You're too clever to fall for such obvious bait. But as the moon rises, painting Kyoto in silver, you find yourself wandering the narrow streets. Your feet seem to move of their own accord, drawn by an unseen thread. And there she is, waiting at the end of an alley. The red silk veil flutters, revealing a glimpse of porcelain skin, the curve of a smile. Your heart pounds, desire and terror warring in your veins. You know you should turn and run, but your body betrays you, inching closer with each ragged breath. She reaches out, her fingers pale as moonlight. The veil parts, and you lean in, desperate to see the face that has haunted Kyoto for centuries. Her lips part, and in a voice like silk sliding over steel, she whispers your name. You recoil in shock. How can she know you? But it's too late. The veil envelops you, soft as a lover's caress. The scent of cherry blossoms is overwhelming now, cloying and sweet. You try to scream, but no sound escapes. As consciousness fades, you see her true face at last. Not the mask of beauty, nor the horror of her death. Instead, you see only an infinite sadness, the loneliness of eternity reflected in eyes as deep and dark as the void. The red silk billows, and you are gone. Another lost soul claimed by the Crimson Bride of Gion. And in the distance, a woman's laughter echoes through empty streets. As fleeting and haunting as the last notes of a geisha's song. You've tasted the shadows. Now, come deeper. Subscribe to Phantom Seductress, and let your darkest desires be told.